This is Josh Smither with Delphian Trading and trading strategist there. In this session, we're going to be covering Delphian studies. When we log in, we're on the overview page. We're going to go to the screener. Under Delphian studies, we have different models: pullback, bottom, breakouts, and then our high probability wins. So these will not populate every day. It's just based off of the criteria that we set. So whenever the stocks meet the different criteria, then they'll populate in these different sections. Typically, we'll have something populate each day, but yeah, there's no guarantees on that. So on April 19th, we had a pretty big list of populated studies. Now, each one of these studies, we have a thorough explanation for the theory behind it and the trade philosophy. Those are in separate videos. We also have documentation on that if you want to read further into those, or if you want to watch the video on them. So what we're going to do is just go through the basic navigation on these and explain, what you're looking at here. So under the pullback, obviously we're thinking the stock has just gone through a pullback and we're expecting it to go back further up or resume its upward trend. So if we look at the 10% pullback, here's the different strategies. So if you want to do stock, you can click on these. If you want to do bull call, you can do the bull call, bull put, and long call. So that's all the differences between those. So if we look at the long call for a 10% pullback, there's two that populated there: bulls and Zillow. So if you click on the criteria, it'll tell you exactly what we're screening for. So for state modeling, we need it to be in state 2 and it hit its downward target, its first downward target, and also for the price change to drop between 25 and 10% over a 10-day period. So there's two that hit that day. You can see right here the win percentages based off the historical tests. So there's three occurrences previously for both of these, and they both won 2 out of 3. If you want to look at the report, you can click this play button, and it'll show you the previous occurrences. So 2011, 2012, and the loser was in 2017. This backtest button will walk you, we can click this. So basically, this is if you want to modify the characteristics of the trade. So if we basically just have to give it a name, KSS, and set pullback. And we have to name the trade rule. So we're doing long call, so just say KSS long call. You hit the backtest button, it'll take you to a new window. It'll populate everything you need already. So you just have to tell it if you want to trade a certain number of contracts, or if you want to go and say dollars per trade. So we'll just do contracts, say 1. Hit the backtest button. So it gives us the same criteria, but if we want to, we can go in and change. You can see the parameters here: long call, 25%. So we can go in, we can change the strategy to any one of the 38. We can change the days to expiration. So if we say we want to do 90 to 150 days out, we can change deltas or just the profit target. So if we only want to look for 20%. And we just need to have everything filled out, hit the back test, and it'll run it again. This is what you can use to try and optimize trade. Because generally these we're looking for 25%. some may hit 50%, with, like 6 for 6. So you want to see how high it has gone in the past, or, if this one, basically we didn't get 20%, we can go down to 10 and look at different things like that. So if you go in, you do your analysis and you say, I like, Kohl's. And basically, what we build off of the strategy, that delta of 30 to 70, 60 to 120 days, it automatically populates all those characteristics to, the real world application here for the current trade. So, based off of that, you would be looking for expiration of July 20th, a strike is 65, and then the mid price was 255. So if you want to paper trade this, you can add it to your portfolio by clicking this plus button. So it gives you the long call. Here's the bid and ask. You can say, you can change the price if you want to. Click the portfolio you want. Hit create. So it's now created that position, so you can track it in your portfolio under the organizer. And it also give you a daily alert when this does hit the target of 25% profit. And it does this for each of the trades. So Zillow's the same way, gives you the characteristics, the win rates. If you go back, and if we stay on 10%, we can look at the bull put. So Kohl's bull put strategy was 3 for 3. They can look at the characteristics for this. You can look at the report, you can run your own back test and modify things, or you can just utilize these presets. You can add it to your portfolio, same thing. So it does that for each one of these strategies. Keltner pullback, deep pullback. I think there's a total of 9 right now. So that's the pullbacks. The bottoms are the same, and then breakout. The bottoms are just looking for bottoms, and breakouts are looking for big moves up, continuation. And you can always click on the criteria. It tells you exactly what the specific parameters are that need to be met to qualify for this. And the high probability wins, so we filter those based off of characteristics that we find to make these trades even better than what they've tested. So generally, we take these different strategies and we test them since 2007. We use over 300 stocks, and we're looking for a 25% profit for the long call, 25% profit for bull call. Long stock is 5%. And then the bull put would be 80% of max profit. So it's a quick rundown on these. You can watch the videos and look at the documentation to learn more about the studies, but that's generally how it works. If you have questions, you can contact me or sales team at Delphian, sales@delphiantrading.com, or the number listed below.